Hello, I'm the Normal Playing Guy, and we're now continuing the videos that we're doing with the Extreme Awakenings for the type respective units. This is STR. We now have Cabba for the Super, and we have Hit for the Extreme. So we're on Cabba, so we're going to do this. The AGL and Tech have been done prior to this. Not like they're going to come out in any particular order, but sure, I've been looking at them and they seem good, right? They're actually fairly decent. I think that the extreme class are winning, especially with like super attack effects, which is really the only thing separating them, and in terms of where they fit in the teams. This is basically all the same. You just swap the word STR for the respective units, and then away to go. It's exactly the same, but we'll still run over it. As I say, the main difference is super attack effects, how they fit in, and that's really it, and how you build them. So Super STR 4 key 150%. So for those who watch this video for the first time, STR and any STR get 3 key 10%. So it's nice to have a little something. But if you're a Super STR, you get 50% extra. So you're getting 60% no matter what. You're an STR Orb Changer no matter what. And you get 50% to stats per key sphere, any key sphere obtained. But you get an additional 20% if it's an STR. So basically, STR key spheres give you 70%. It's bonkers. It's absolute bonkers. You can change the entire board to STR if there's 2 or more superclass allies on the team. Doesn't have to be STR under a HP threshold. And if you have 3 or more STR allies on the team, super or extreme, you will guard for the first few turns. Exactly the same. So how do we separate them? Well, we have super attack effect is raise attack and defense by 50% for 9 turns. Wow, okay. He is a nasty boy. Wow, nine turns, 50%. I smell additionals. That's actually no joke. You let that build up, and then you get some of this. Oof, with guard. Yeesh, he's actually looking extremely good. Okay, so Saiyan lineage, really nice. So that will work out with a lot of Universe 6 and probably just Super STR. Saiyan Pride, Super Saiyan, Courage, Shattering the Limit, Prepared for Battle, and Warriors of Universe 6. So these are his teams. We're talking TOP Universe 6 tournament participants will be the main ones. Pure Sage, you could probably get really easy. Super Saiyan, sure, and Exploding Rage, sure. So we look at this and we're looking at Super Saiyans and TOP, aren't we, with Universe 6? So giving these extreme, if there's any, 10% free keys, really nice. But giving she's a free-to-play unit, giving her 10% would be really nice. Giving these 10% would be really nice. 10% really nice. A lot of these are actually free-to-play units. I mean, he's not. But again, I'm actually, you're getting 60%, sorry, with these. But again, it makes them all really good. The respective EZAs are interesting and are fine. They're now just made a little bit better with him. So in particular, we're talking Universe 6, TOP, Super Saiyans, Pure Saiyans, now work really, really well with each other. In fact, some of these Universe 6 units do have Exploding Rage, so again, this is nice. That this really comes down to how you can actually utilize them. So free to play is an option to farm him up. So sure, get going. This is from the many story events. So sure, knock it out. That's pretty good. I believe he has an awakening now. He may even have an easier area himself. But sure, bang it out, and if you have him, you have him. So let's have a look. 55% enters the game with 9,000. It's getting higher. The AGL and tech were actually lower. That was something. The HP and attack are basically the same. There's like a couple of hundred either side of 14 and 16,000 respectively. It's that. But the defense is slightly better, which is really nice. This will be amplified by the super attack effect and how many orbs you get. So yes, so there is that. These seem nice, and it's nice that they can look after themselves as well. Stuff like this, you don't strictly need to have super or extreme. You don't strictly need to have STR. You just need to have a respective super class, etc. So it's one or the other. So again, they're done really well. Hit is one that I do have. I do have him, and I've used him, and he is useful. I'll be honest. The only time I use him though is Battlefield because of this. But this makes it even easier now. If you have these are an instant yes for a sub lead, or even just lead in general. So yes. So of course it's exactly the same, except it's extreme STR that gets 60%. Which is pretty nice. And of course, you need for this to proc, you need 2 or more extreme as well. Otherwise, everything else is the same. When we're talking 60% 3 key for extreme class, there's a unit in particular. This guy, here he is, sharing 5 links over 7 teams. 60% of these is absolutely broken. But when it comes to EZA Jiren, still giving 3 key 10%, you're not going to turn your nose down. She might be free to play, but you ain't going to turn the nose down at them, right? So that's something. They will trigger in terms of like you can get some extreme units in here to be able to trigger for the big heal. 3 or more STR allies on the team, maybe. I mean, it's legitimate because you can rock TOP and Universe 6, and that actually can get you. We look at some of the others as well. Space Traveling Warriors, yeah. So if you are going to rock Battlefield or just Super Battle Road monotype, Extreme Super Battle Road monotype, yeah, very easy to get that. So again, being able to guard could be extremely useful. So it'd be, I don't have them all, but I could certainly put the ones I do have through the ringer. So there is that. So again, yeah, it's all really separated into how well these guys fit, really, and I say that these do well. Personally, I'm saying that because like this guy's got a 50% raise to defense, 50% chance to stun. I think he comes up better. Yeah, I think Kaba, with his 50% over 9 turns, is really insane. But I feel like having that chance to stun, the units he can prop up, I think he still just come out winning, right? So he's going to be good. He's going to be good more up front because there's not really any time to build, whereas Kaba will have time to build. How do you build these guys, by the way? So it's going to be additionals for this guy. 50% chance to stun, greatly raised defense. It's additionals for now, isn't it? And honestly, it might just be the same. You could go crit. The guy builds up. There's no additionals, and he does have crit in. So you could go additionals to maximize the amount of turns, but it's not as if you're going to lose this, right? So when you keep even just 1 stack for 9 turns, it just multiplies. So you'd only get about 4 or 5 on this, though, because by the time you've done 4 or 5 rotations, the first one's probably dropping back off. So sure, the more super attacks you do within the respective 9 turns, or about 4 or 5 rotations, then yeah, sure. Right, so additionals probably all the way. You could argue a little bit of dodge, you could argue a little bit of crit because he's building up power. Yeah, no, absolutely. But I would say probably additionals for this guy because it's the stun chance really that you're relying on. So that's nice. And even if it's not applicable, you still got this. So I would say that. And the people that they serve, the people you serve as well on here, they'll help out. Yeah, it's good all round. So that's the STR units. Damn, these videos are getting quicker and quicker because we've read them all. They all do the same. We're just talking about what separates the men from the boys, right? That's basically it. So far, they're all really impressive. I like what they've done. They've given them the ability to look after themselves, and definitely the others. It's a shame no one's going to summon on them because they're on type exclusive banners. They aren't in the general pool of units to summon from unless it's an incredibly small amount, and unless you're farming blue coins and summoning on blue coin banners and saving them up for the Baba shop, you're just not really going to get these units. I mean, I probably have half of the overall units, maybe just a shade under half. So yeah, that's it. I mean, someone out there'll be plenty of people with them all, but you'd have been a fool to summon these banners, really. But sure, you have them, you have them. They could be extremely useful. But yeah, anyway, that's it for these videos. The next we'll do, what have we got left? Physical, int, physical? Let's do physical next. Anyway, yeah, so brilliant. I've been the normal player guy. You've been a fantastic little crumpets. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you and bye.